My name is Isabel, but many people call me Bela. It's my artist name. My dad used to call me Bela. That's why I take that name for my company, website, and everything is Bela Beauty. I work in the beauty industry as a makeup artist, and I work as a freelance, but also I perform for Too Faced, an American brand, and Sephora stores here in Copenhagen, and sometimes I travel also to Sweden.
Where are you originally from?
Originally from Cape Verde, but born and raised in Spain.
So that is a tricky question. I always asking this to many people who are born in Europe and they've got parents that are from Africa. What do you feel yourself as a African or a Spanish?
Well, yeah, as you said, it's a tricky question, and I don't feel more African, Cape Verdean, or more Spanish. Actually, I feel that the inside of Bella, there is a blend of cultures that are perfectly mixed and embrace each other.
Now you're here in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Yeah.
Why? Why is Denmark?
Why Denmark? Why not? The thing is that I always had the dream since I was young to moving out of Spain, live in a different country. I wanted to improve my English, and I wanted to learn and discover different cultures. I traveled to London several times, but I never connected with the city at all. Like for going there for vacation is cool, but not for a living. Then I try also Berlin, same feeling, not connection. I try Stockholm because I heard a lot of good things about Scandinavian countries. And when I checked the weather in Stockholm, I said like, that's a bit too much. So then I came to Copenhagen and I fell in love with the city. It's exactly what I needed. Keep having the city, but a lot of green areas, and it's busy, but not crazy busy.
So what do you like most in Copenhagen?
What I like the most, the green air, being able to live in a city and have really close green areas. I live currently in Uisto. I don't know if that's correct, Uisto. And after I have from my apartment is 5 minutes to the metro, and in 10 minutes I'm in the center, and also in 5 minutes I'm in a big park and really big green area, wild nature. So that I couldn't have it in Barcelona where I was living, and Barcelona was crazy busy. I lived there 10 years, and at some point it was like, enough.
What about the language?
The Danish, jeg taler ikke dansk. I'm learning, and it's a challenge, and I love it. I love to learn new skills and new languages, and one of the biggest challenges I have now is to master Danish, and it will come. It will come.
Okay, let's talk about your business that you started. Before then, maybe we'll talk just to describe what is a makeup artist. I would like to know. There are many people that don't know probably what is makeup artist. Can you start to describe that?
Yeah, a makeup artist is an artist. We work with beauty, skincare, and makeup brands, and we give advice to people. We create the best looks. We create trends, and we teach our clients how to enhance her own look and how to use the products that are available in the market. Also, we are the best ally for a woman when she's having her special days like a wedding or any special events. When they want to feel more beautiful, they call us and we come and we perform. We help women to embrace her own natural beauty and how to use all the products that are available in the industry, how to play around with your makeup.
You're working only with Afro, or then all kind of women's with different color?
No, I don't work exclusively for women of color. I work for anyone, and I am working for a brand in Sephora store. I work for Too Faced. It's an American brand that is inclusive. I'm trying to give visibility, of course, to women of color, specifically the darker shades that I can see that there's not that much visibility and we still suffer of colorism. But my clientele from any gender, any age, everybody is more than welcome to call Bella Beauty to get a good service.
Let's talk about your brand. What do you like to start, or what are you starting?
My idea in my mind is like, when I start the brand, I want to give visibility to women of color, and as I said, specifically for the darkest shades that, as we all know, there's not that much advertisements that include this specific shade. So I want to start with that, but I want to be inclusive because also I see like the gender. There's a problem also with gender. Why men are not included in the makeup advertisement?
Why not?
Why are they're not? Well, that you should ask the brands why they don't include them. and I want to blur all these lines that tear down all these walls that put people separated in boxes like you are this, you are that. No, you like makeup, then use makeup. It's simple as that. And embrace your beauty as it is. You don't have to, you are beautiful as you are. You don't have to be something else. That's the thing that I want people to identify me with. A brand that tells people, just love yourself. You're beautiful as you are. You are light, you are dark, you are whatever you are. Man, woman, no gender, whatever. Just embrace yourself, love yourself.
It's good at this point you are talking. I was thinking to ask this question later on, but you already start talking about this. It will be really important for me to ask. When you say that people should embrace the way they are, and we see in many people with color, blacks to be more specific, that they would like to bleach using products in order to kind of shift. What do you think? Do you think that also people are trying to renegade being blacks?
I've been working in the beauty industry since I was 18 years old, and I've been asked several times, where do I buy the products to bleach my skin? That made me laugh, of course, because I'm like, I don't do that. And yes, I can tell that not in all the black women or men are trying to do that. Many of us, we are starting to change. We love our natural afro, our braids, our skin, our beauty as it is. But still, some countries are really affected negatively with this, and I can tell really bad cases, mainly in the Jamaica and also Nigeria. Yeah, and I would really like to expand enough so people have a different advertisement in their countries, because I think the problem for this to happen, this has a root, and the root of this is advertisements. They tell us how we are supposed to look, how we are supposed to have our hair, and why is better straight hair than curly hair? It grows naturally from your head. Why is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong. So I think if we have to blame and point at something, I probably would say that is the advertisement. And of course, it's a responsibility for those brands and the industry that they have a policy of doing that kind of advertisement and is targeting the heritage of Black people. So we are here trying to change that. And we know what is happening, so we are trying to start to highlight and giving visibility. That's exactly why I want to start my brand the other way around, with the darkest shade, and giving visibility so people start to be like, oh, she looks like me. So when you see the advertisement of people that look like you, your kids also look at this advertisement and like, okay, she's beautiful, she's in the magazines, she's in all the bus stops where you can see all these pictures with the Sudanese darkest melanin queen. And then you identify yourself as beautiful. And that will slowly start changing. It will take time. It will take a lot of time, I know, but we have to start at some point. And I want to contribute with that. And my main focus is to have an impact in the society. That's the main thing. I don't want people to feel different, to feel bad, to feel... When I was a kid, I was feeling that way too. I don't want other kids to feel as I felt when I was a kid. I want them to feel like, I'm here, I'm there, I have representation so I can identify myself. So we are on the road. When I decide to use a model for my brand or my projects, it will have to be as much natural as possible. I know there's a lot of sisters that still struggle, like, but I don't like my hair, but I feel like that. But we are trying also to create a community where we will organize workshops around that and talks. It's important to talk. It's important that we know each other's stories and feelings, emotions. There's a lot of, I talk a lot about this with other individuals, and there's a lot of things that we have to heal. There's a lot of insecurities that not everybody feels confidence enough to go natural. And having those talks with women, men, kids, and tell them how to embrace, how to feel confident being yourself. You don't have to change to be something else. But still, it's like the heritage from the prior generations that in order to fit in, They change who they were just to fit in. And still sometimes, I'm not gonna deny that sometimes I still have this thing that I do not fit in. But I accept that. If I don't fit in, then fine. I don't have to. I am me, so if I don't fit in a society just because I am black or I have Afro, then I don't want to fit in that society, because I think every society should accept what you are, how you look, your beliefs, accept it and respect it, because the other way, I do so. I accept all the rules and that I have around me. I embrace the culture. I wanna go deeper in it. I feel really good living here, but I'm not gonna change who I am and how I look in order to fit in.
Do you guys have products that can help the women to
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm not gonna say that it's easy, because the big shop maybe is like, oh my God, what is she saying? But today, if you have a phone, you go on social media, on YouTube, and you can find anything. You just find millions of Facebook groups where you can get support and advice of how to care about your hair. And recently I created my own that is called the Melanin Corner, where you can go there and find out about all the makeup brands, all the skincare brands, all the hair products that is available in the market for us to embrace our own natural beauty.
What the main concern of men and women that comes to you, for example, if you are kind of treating them, what is the main problem? Why they kind of rejecting to go natural?
Well, first we already talked about fitting, but beside that, it's also that Afro hair takes a little longer to treat. If you are, especially if you are a woman, I have long hair up to my shoulder, and it takes a lot of care. I'm not gonna deny that you need to take care of your hair and you need to treat it, and it consumes a bit of time. If you are busy, sometimes it's easier, I just put a wig on or just have a straightened hair, just go once a month or whatever. But for me, it's like I do it happily. I just get used to it. At the beginning, years ago, I've never been constantly just straight hair. I was like on and off, just doing it when I had events that I needed to fit in, job interview, stuff like that, special dinners or something with my prior jobs. But yeah, I think it's a matter of time consuming, I would say. Yeah, because we don't have the time, and also not only the time that you have to invest in treat your hair, I would say also that there's not that easy access to the products that you need to treat your hair. The places where you go to cut your hair is not at hand. Like, okay, I go to the supermarket and there's a corner that has Afro products. No, doesn't exist. And the same with the makeup and everything. That's why I try to build up this group.
All right. Now tell me about this group, the Melanin
Corner. Yeah.
What are you trying to achieve?
It's a community. It's a community for people of color, but it's inclusive. Anyone, any gender, any race is more than welcome to be there. But we try to give support and visibility, and it's a safe space for people of color. At the moment, we are 100-something. It's a small community, but hopefully we will gather together much more people that wants to support this group and make the community grow. And what we want to achieve, well, give an easy access, as I said, for all these products, and give all the information, put in the group. We want to collect all the information regarding beauty products, skincare, hair care, makeup for people of color. But beside that, we also support any other people of color businesses. And we also try to have a positive speech. Of course, there's a lot of things that are wrong in this country and in many different places, but we're trying to highlight the positive. There's a lot of positive things and positive changes going on. So that will be our main focus, showing our achievements as people of color in Denmark, having a positive self-talk around blackness, and help to embrace our beauty as it is. That's, if I have to just make one sentence about what is the Melanin Corner, the Melanin Corner is the group that will change the mindset of people of color and help them to embrace their blackness and love it. That's what I would say.
What is to be black?
What it means to be black.
Yes.
What it means to be black. It just popped up one word. It came up warrior. That's what it came. And I can't say just one word. I can't resume it in one sentence. Being black is a lot of things. It's a big responsibility because we have a lot of responsibility for our ancestors, to honor them. We have to work for the future generations that are coming. There's a lot of things that we have to do for them, for the ones that are gone, the ones that suffer, and the ones that will come, so we don't want them to suffer. And
how much time do you take to prepare yourself as you are natural, and how you do it? If many women do like to follow your footsteps, doing the same as you do, embrace yourself as a natural woman.
Okay. Well, now I'm with the cornrows, so this is so easy. But when I remove them and I have my own natural afro, I have a big afro, and I love it. And it takes. I have to take care of it every single night. Every single night, I have to braid it for a sleep. Don't be lazy. You have to really give your hair moist, a lot of moist, and use appropriate products for it to nourish it, because our hair gets really dry, and the weather and the water here make it even worse. So you have to take an extra care if you live in Denmark. You have to give it an extra care with more nourishing oils. I'm addicted to coconut oil. Go to Netto, buy the big bottle of coconut oil. Is the best for, at least for my texture, because as you know, Afro has different texture. But for my texture, the coconut oil works the best. And every night I try to apply a little bit of water and coconut oil in my fingers, and I braid it to sleep. I just do like 6 thick braids, and that's it. And then next morning, just moisten it a bit, comb it a bit, and go. And then I wash it only once a week. That's it. So, Sundays is wash day.
So meaning, it's no need to spend such amount of money to treat the hair.
Not at all. No, it's not a problem of money. Actually, it's much more expensive to be straight because you have to buy all those products. I don't know the prices because many years ago since I stopped doing that. And I think that it's much more expensive to be in straight, and also it's really damaging your hair. The heat is the worst for Afro hair is the worst.
Yes, we are at the end of our interview. What I haven't asked you, you like people to know about your business, your life in Denmark? Or...
Something that I wanted to say that I started recently. I started in January this Melanin Corner group. It was just today, basically. And I love what I'm doing. And I'm happy that I took this step. But in a way, I'm also sad when I see some of my sisters not being supportive. We are still really jealous toward each other. And that makes me really feel shame and sad because I'm not that type of person. I really support other people. I'm not making the millions. I'm still in scratch, and I'm still in scratch, and I have nothing, and people is already attacking me, my own people, and that really, really makes me sad. But I'm a badass.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure to be interviewed by you. I was very relaxed. I'm surprised. But there was some question that when you asked me about what is being black, I never asked that question to myself.